Welcome in Pesky Pole YouTube channel. We've got a little PC replay basketball, another Richard Hanna gem. And we should, by the way, I mentioned this before, that those of you in the Digital Dice Podcast Discord, I mean, I'm hoping they have him on the podcast. And just what a guy. I mean, what a genius he is in terms of the games he has made. So anyway, why am I here? I was watching HBO the other day, and they have a documentary out on Shaquille O'Neal. It's a really good documentary, and I've watched two episodes so far. There's a third one for sure. I'm not sure if the third one's the last episode. It's really good. It's really good, and I always do this, man. Every time I watch some historical sports documentary, okay, it could be an NFL Network, one of those NFL Network shows. They do like the teams, the lost rings, the teams that didn't quite make it, or the I forgot the name of these shows now. I'm going blank. But the America's team where they show America's game where they show like the team on the Super Bowl that year, or do the video yearbook of it. I immediately, when I get done watching those things, go, you know what? I'm gonna play that season. So I watched the Shaq documentary, and episode one is about him growing up, and of course he makes his debut with the Magic, and they're showing his debut game. So I've got that season on PC Replay Basketball, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm not sure I'm going to play the whole season because I have ADD, ADHD. I change projects all the time, but you know what? I feel like playing some Orlando Magic, some rookie Shaq against the Heat opening night of the 1992-93 season and do it. So we're going to go ahead and do that tonight. It's Friday, November 6th, 1992. 11 games on the schedule. And one of the great things I like about this game, okay, is the idea that you can go ahead. This is the same with second and 10 football. Is the idea of the simulcast that you can have the whole NBA world going on while you're playing your game, and you can jump in and out of games. Like it's really cool. It's really cool. And my one suggestion, and I'm gonna bring this up again too. And I told Dave this and Ron Juckett this. If they get Richard Hanna on or Pete Ventura on, I'm the my dream. I shouldn't say that dream's a little strong word, but it's up there. Is I really want a PC replay college basketball game and give me the 1980s. Um, I mean, I'm not sure. Like, I would probably play that. I mean, I play baseball most of the time. I play PC replay baseball probably most of the time when I fire my laptop off, up on. I'm playing PC replay baseball. If there was a PC replay college basketball game with the 1980s, you can I'd buy all the seasons, first of all. I would just be going through those like crazy, playing Big East basketball mostly. I mean, you can even give me just the Big East. If you can do the whole 80s, give me the 80s for the whole Big East. And I'd be playing Big East basketball. I'd be playing every game. I'd be playing Providence and Seton Hall. I'd be playing Boston College and UConn. I mean, I'd be playing every game, not just the Georgetown St. John's games, the Georgetown. So I'd be playing every single game. I grew up with that. I grew up. That's what I did as a kid, is watch Big East basketball with Mike Gorman and Bill Raftery and I mean those voices and so that's what I really hope they come out with a college basketball version. I'm gonna keep on begging. I email Pete like once a year. Hey Pete, and he kind of I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get Ron and Dave to have them both on the podcast sometime and pressure them. Like, come on, like just whatever. What will it take? Do you need us to raise money? Do you what can it be? We can do a GoFundMe. What do you need to get this done? What do we need to do? So that's my thing. So let's go ahead and play a little college pro basketball. So opening night, we've got 11 games in the slate, and I'm thinking about playing this season out. I'm thinking about doing it instead of doing a one team. This is a pretty cool season. You've got the Knicks are really good, which is rare. The Bulls are going for the three-peat, their first three-peat. You got Charles Barkley, his first year in Phoenix. Um, so it's pretty cool. The Hornets are pretty good. You got the West is pretty loaded, so it's a good season. What I might do, and I'm not gonna stream all these or put these all on YouTube, um, is kind of do like one night a week. Kind of view it as a game of the week kind of thing, kind of what Ron does with baseball in a way. In order to kind of do the whole season of NBA, I might pick out like the day, one day a week where there's 11 games on the schedule. Like for instance, we got Friday, we got Saturday here, and then next week, if I go forward, it looks like we've got the 14th has it. So anytime there's 11 games in the schedule, okay, um, I'm going to play that night and then pick the main game, then kind of go back and forth and do that way. And not that I'll put all on YouTube, just for me to kind of get through a season. I think it'd be more fun than playing just with one team. And of course, I'm going to pick the main teams most of the time anyway, and I'll probably put a few on YouTube. But I think I might do that for this season. We'll see. We'll see. But for tonight we're definitely playing Orlando and Miami Heat. It's down here a little bit. Where I missed it. There it is, Miami and Orlando. That's the game we're going to play tonight. So let's get this going on. Replay simulcast. And so this is really cool. So we're going to start the Miami Orlando games to start. And you kind of see in the central time zone, they have it like delayed for you, which is pretty cool. So good, awesome job. So let's start it up right here. Lineups, okay. Bimbo Coles at the point for the Heat. Brian Shaw, who would be a Shaq teammate with the Lakers. Glenn Rice. I think of Glenn Rice a lot with Michigan Wolverines back in the day. Grant Long. Ronnie Cycli from the Syracuse Orangemen. Um, Solid ball player in those times. The Magic, they're going to go with Scott Skiles, Nick Anderson, Anthony Bowie, Jeff Turner, and the big guy, Shaquille O'Neal, making his NBA debut. Off the bench, you got Dennis Scott, um, Laterral Green, Chris Corchiani, some key guys there. Greg Kite, the old Celtic, doing that. So let's play some basketball here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let the AI manage the Heat. I'm going to coach the Magic. All right, so here we go. Let's get a little tip off. You see up here, these are the games being played. Um, if we go through, the Bulls are in Cleveland tonight to open up their run for the three-peat. We'll keep an eye on that one. Let's play some ball. So Shaq's rookie year, this is kind of his stats for the rookie year: 23 points, 12, 14 boards almost. So he won Rookie of the Year. The Magic actually went 41 and 41 and missed the playoffs by one game. I think the Nets beat him out for the eighth spot. So they missed out by one game. So that'd be a pretty good kind of season replay to do with just coaching the Magic and see if you can get that extra win and get them in the playoffs as a one seed, as an eight seed, I should say, and play the one seed. The Knicks were the one seed. Um, I believe they're the one seed. They beat out the Bulls. The Knicks had home court advantage for the playoffs and couldn't beat the Bulls, obviously. So you'd have a Knicks Magic first round matchup, Shaq and Patrick. Be pretty cool. So let's play some ball here. Let's tip it off. Jump ball, Cycli and O'Neal. And it looks like the Magic have the ball. We're going right to Shaq to start things off here. Right to Shaq on Cycli, and he missed it. And Grant Long pulls the rebound down. Here's Cycli, passes it. Grant Long. Jeff Turner on defense there. And Grant Long knocks it down with an assist from Bimbo Coles. Let's turn the sound up a little bit. I'm not sure you can hear it. Nick Anderson from 2-point range knocks it down. We are tied at 2. Coles, defensive team rebound. Here come the Magic. Nick from 3, no. Grant Long misses. Shaq pulls down the board. Here comes Scotty Skiles to the point. And foul on Coles right there. Coach's choice. We're going with the big guy tonight. We're going to feed him. It's his debut. We're going to feed Shaq, and he is fouled by Cycling, and Shaq will go to the line. Shaq is not a good free throw shooter. He makes that one, though. His first NBA points, his first career points from the free throw line. How the irony of that right there. He misses that one, 1 for 2. It's 3-2 Magic early on, and Jeff Turner gets the call for the foul. Here's Cycling. He'll shoot 2. He'll knock them both down. We're going back to Shaq again, and he is fouled by Cycling. I believe that's on the ground now. Cycling with 2 fouls. And they bring in Matt Geiger quickly. Coach's choice. Who are we going to? We're going to the Diesel. And a pass there. Back to the Diesel. We're going to feed him. We're going to feed him. And Geiger steals the ball away from Shaq. And Grant Long comes down the other end with the bucket. Shaw with the assist. 6-3 Heat. Nick Anderson from 3. Missed it again. Brian Shaw with a rebound. And a personal foul, Anthony Bowie. He's got his first of the day. 6-3 Heat, first quarter. Geiger. Here's Sally. He misses that one. Skiles the rebound. We're going back to the Diesel again. Another steal. Another steal from Geiger. So Shaq turned over twice here. Not a great start to his career here early on. Maybe we'll kind of start going to him. Bimbo Coles from 3. He nails it. And the Heat lead by 6. So we're going to go to Nick Anderson now. Give Shaq a break here. Nick from 3 drills it right there. It's 9-6. Geiger passes it. Bimbo Coles. Skiles with the steal. Fast break. And the Heat get back. Coach's choice. Let's go back to Nick Anderson again. He's feeling it a little bit. He misses that one, though. Long with the rebound. Sally for 2. John Sally, the veteran. Brian Shaw with the assist, his third assist. Let's go back down to Shaq. Shaq misses. Over 2 from the field now. He's on a tough start and a foul on Skiles. It's 11-6. Let's take a look here at the rest things. We're going to bring in Dennis Geiger in a second. Not quite yet. Next dead ball. And there's a foul there, a shooting foul. Shaq gets his first foul. Geiger will shoot 2. Makes 1, misses 1. Skiles for 2. Scotty Skiles, his first bucket of the game. 12-8 Heat lead. Geiger comes right back. Assist from Edwards. Into the Diesel. And Shaq with his first field goal as a pro. He's now 1 for 3 from the field. He's got 3 points. Assist from Scotty Skiles. It's 14-10. And now Steve Smith comes in. Brian Shaw goes out. And Shaq is whistled for the foul. That's 2 on the Diesel. To watch his foul trouble. Geiger knocks down both. 16-10. Anthony Bowie gets the bucket. Kevin Edwards with a bucket. Assist from Grant Long. Here's Nick Anderson. Coach's choice. Let's go back to Shaq again. Shaq misses. The rebound by the Magic, though. Nick Anderson from 3. Missed it. Steal from Jeff Turner. Fast break Magic. Heat get back, though. Break it up. Let's go to Anthony Bowie here. Bowie misses. And a personal foul on Turner. Let's make some subs here real quick. We're going to bring in Dennis Scott for Bowie. And Donald Royal for Jeff Turner. Free Grant Long. Knocks down both free throws. It's an 8-point Heat lead there. Shaq's debut. Donald Royal with the offensive rebound and gets the bucket. So he just comes in the game and he makes his presence known. 20-14 on that one. Edwards misses that one. Royal with a rebound. Good job by Royal. Let's feed Shaq. And a foul by Geiger on the floor. Let's go to Dennis Scott. From three, nails it. Dennis Scott is a 3-point Heat game here. Personal foul on Anderson. Steve Smith will get 2 shots. Knocks them both down. Let's go back to Scott again. He misses. Anderson with a rebound. Let's go to Shaq. Out to Skiles, no good. Magic struggling a little bit from the floor. Fast break here for the Magic. And Anderson misses on the fast break. Heat coming with a rebound. Heat misses. Here comes the Magic again. Shooting foul on Kevin Edwards. We'll get 2 shots right here. And it's 22-19. Low scoring first quarter. Edwards hits that one. 5-point game now. Skiles from 3. He missed it. Glenn Rice. He misses that. Heat get the ball back. Rice from 3 misses that one. Royal with another rebound. Skiles misses that. Magic ball. And Nick Anderson knocks that one down. He's got 7 points. 24-21. And Rice nails one at the end of the first quarter to make it 26-21. Let's go ahead and take a look at the recap through 1 here. Grant Long leading the way for the Heat, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Brian Shaw with the 3 assists. Nick Anderson, 7 points. Daniel Royal off the bench with 3 boards. Skiles with 2 assists. Field goal percentage, 36% for the Magic, 44% for the Heat. 3-point range, you can see there. Rebounds, he out rebounding the Magic, which isn't a good sign there too. I think like Shaq, he's 1-4 from the field, played 12 minutes. He is got 2 rebounds, got 2 fouls, got 2 turnovers, he got 3 points. So not a great first quarter for the Shaq. Let's take a look now at the subs here. We're gonna make a move here. So we're gonna give Shaq a breather to start this quarter out. We'll bring in Greg Kite here. We're gonna bring in Corciani to play point, and Lateral Green to play 2 guard. So we got the bench in there for a break. We're gonna get these guys some rest. You can see Scott Skiles needs about 3 minutes of rest. Nick Anderson needs 3 minutes of rest. Shaq needs about 3 minutes of rest. And of course, Bowie and Turner need about 5 minutes, of course. But, I think Royal and Scott would play a lot for me. I think Turner and Bowie are more for their defense. And, Scott and Royal will play a lot there too until they need a break. So let's go ahead and do second quarter. 26-21 in this one. Keith Askins. Glenn Rice. No. Offensive foul on Corciani. So Corciani doesn't like that. Askins from 3. No good. Dennis Scott with the rebound. Here's Lateral Green. And he knocks it down. So 28-23. Magic trying to get some bench scoring going. Kevin Edwards knocks that down. It's 30-23. Corciani from a 2-point basket. He knocks that one down. Rare play. Let's take a look. No look pass from Edwards. Smith throws a pump fake. Lateral Green hammers Smith to lie sprawled on the key. It's a shooting foul. And Steve Smith is going to be fatigued for the rest of the quarter. Let's see if they're going to call it a flagrant. Looks like no flagrant foul on that. So Steve Smith gets 2 shots. Makes the first, misses the second. So you can probably see him go out of the game after getting kind of hit hard there. And a steal from Askins, a timeout. And once again, Steve Smith goes out, which we kind of thought may happen. Rice from 3. He hasn't made one yet. Rebound Magic in the Royal. Rice with a steal, though. Here come the Heat. Coles. Dennis Scott with a steal. Fast break Magic. Heat get back. Heat get back. Good job by them. Let's give it to Dennis Scott here. And he is fouled. He will shoot 2. Makes the first, makes the second. It's a 4-point game in this one. Close one so far. Royal with a rebound. He's putting some work on the glass on a Royal. Let's get back to Royal here. He made the rebound. Give it to him. Reward him for his hard work. He's going to get fouled. Let's get it back to Donald Royal. He's working hard for us. Let's get him a shot. Pass to Corciani, who knocks down the jumper. It's good. Assist from Royal. So Royal doing everything a little bit here. I like the way he plays. I like this kid. I like him. I like him. I like him. Geiger. Greg Kite with a steal. Fast break Magic. Let's do a fast break shot from Donald Royal, and he gets the bucket. So Donald Royal has tied things up at 31. I like the way he plays. Coles. And there, coach's choice. Go to Dennis Scott here. And Corciani hits the jumper. Here he's 3 for 3 from the field. Dennis Scott with the assist. We're tied at 33. We're trying to get Shaq in the second, but we're kind of playing well right now. Without the big man. 35-33. He just scored. Edwards hits the 2-pointer. We're up by 4. Let's go to Dennis Scott again. A steal by Rice will be a steal by Rice. It is. The second steal of the game. And a 2 points for Rice. 6-point game here. Dennis Scott hits the jumper. He's got 7. Missed it. Dennis Scott, 9 points right now. Timeout Heat. We're going to make some subs here. So we're going to bring back in Mr. Shaq. He will come in with 2 fouls. We're going to keep Royal into the game, though. And we're going to keep Dennis Scott in the ball game. We are going to bring in Skiles, though, and Nick Anderson. So I like that lineup right there. Skiles, Anderson, Scott, Royal, O'Neal. 2-point game here. Heat by 2. Bimbo Coles. Coach's choice. We go back to Shaq. He misses. Shaq now in a great debut. Glenn Rice from 3. No good. That's good to Nick a little bit. A block shot. Magic at the rebound, though. Skiles. He is fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Hits the first, hits the second. We're tied up at 39 right now. Around the league real quick, the Knicks are up on Atlanta. 43-29. Celtics up on Minnesota by 7. Hornets up by 4 on the Wizards or the Bullets. They had Bullets or Wizards 92. I think there's 2 of the Bullets back then. The Cavaliers lead Jordan the Bulls by 4. Detroit up on by 1 over Milwaukee. The Nets lead the Sixers by 7. Seattle and Houston are tied up. You can think on their way. And we'll kind of give more scores as we go through here. We'll check in some games in a second. Coles hits it. 4-point lead. Here's Donald Royal. Hits the jumper. He continues to fill the box score up. Steal by Shaq. Fast break Magic. Skiles finishes. And we're tied at 43. Shaq's first game as a pro. Bimbo Coles misses. Then a Scott with a rebound. Into Shaq. He's going to pass it. Dennis Scott to Royal. That's good. Heat with Magic with the lead now by 2. And he come right back and tie it back up 45-45. And there'll be a foul on Grant Long. Here's Donald Royal again. He has been playing well. 10 points for Royal here in the first half. Shaq is fouls. That's his third foul on Shaq. Let's get it back to the big guy. Three-point attempt. No, it's a two-point attempt. Skiles nails it. And the Magic by 3. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. And a shooting foul, Nick Anderson. Cycling will shoot 2 free throws. Makes the first, makes the second. And give it to Shaq. And Cycling fouls him, so Shaq will go to the line. Shaq has struggled here in this first half. He misses the first free throw, misses the second free throw. That's what Shaq does. Glenn Rice from 3, he nails it. It's now a 51-49 Heat lead. Minute to go in the half. Into Shaq. And Shaq powers it in. He's got 5 points. Assist from Skiles. We are tied up. Steal by Skiles. Fast break Magic. 3-point, do a 3-point shot for Scott. He nailed it. 54-51. Magic lead. Dennis Scott from 3. Missed shot there. Heat corral it. And Glenn Rice with 13 now. It's a 1-point game. 16 seconds to go in the half. And Rice fouls Dennis Scott. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Makes the first, makes the second. He's got 14 off the bench. Shaw with it now. To Rice as the half winds down. And nails the jumper at the buzzer of the half for 15 points for Rice. And it's 56-55. Let's take a look at the summary, the recap in here right now. Glenn Rice leads the way for the Heat, 15 points. Grant Long with 5 boards. Shaw with 4 assists. Dennis Scott off the bench with 14. Donald Royal off the bench with 5. Scott Skiles with 4 assists. Let's go to the box score and take a look. And we're focused on Shaq. It's his night. It's his debut. But so far, he's left a little bit to be desired here. 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 4 from the free throw line. He's got 3 rebounds. He's got 3 fouls. He's got 1 steal. Doesn't have a block. He's got 5 points. So not the best of nights for that. Cycling, his counterpart's got 5 points and just 1 rebound. So he is kind of neutralizing Cycling at least, but it's not been great. So let's kind of do the subs here, what we're going to do for the Magic and who needs some time. So Scott and Royal got to go out here. So we're going to go ahead and do put Jeff Turner back in, the starters. Anthony Bowie back in, the starters. And do that for them. And then we'll bring in those guys when they get their rest there and so forth. Foul situation, we got to watch that there. Shaq's got 3. So that concern there for sure. We'll save and close. Around the bat, let's go to the arenas real quick. Knicks up by 11. John Starks leads the way with 13. Ewing with 6. Dominique Wilkins with 22 points. And by the way, you know, I love the uniforms. I love how they do these graphics right here. I need the graphics. I need the courts. I need those things. I don't need animation. I know some people need animation. I don't need animation. And the reason for that, I mean, actually, I don't even like animation. You know, actually, the player movement. And some people do. And the reason why I don't like it is because it doesn't match my head. Like I can see it. Like when Shaq made that last basket, I can picture him powering it in down low and banking it out the glass. So I can see that in my head. If I see the animation of him doing it, it's not going to look like it does in my head, and it kind of ruins it for me. So I like the visuals of the uniforms and the courts and maybe player photos, okay, but I like what's in my head, so I don't mind the text play-by-play of it. I actually prefer that. Out of the park baseball, I love, and I love the new animations they've done. Did a great job. But when I play out of the park baseball, I rarely play with the animations. I go play the webcast version. Have the field up there. I have my players and their face gens with their uniforms, their authentic uniforms for the year I'm playing with them, and that's what does it for me. And then the play-by-play, the detailed play-by-play makes my mind, visualize it. I like that better. So maybe I'm weird. I know I'm weird, but that's not it. Um, Hornets and the Bullets. It is, let's kind of check this real quick. Go around the league a little bit here. 63-60. Del Curry, Steph's dad with 12. So good to see that right there. Let's go check in on the Michael and the Cavaliers. 55-41. The Bulls are getting their brains beaten in this one. Let's see what's going on here. Jordan's got 11. Brad Doherty with a big night so far. So the Bulls are getting knocked around a little bit in that one. Minnesota and Boston. The recap there. Leitner with 14 points. This is rookie year as well. This is Christian Leitner's first pro game, I believe. So Leitner in his debut, 14 points, but his team's getting beat. Kevin Gamble, 19. Parrish with 7. D. Brown with 7. This is the first game without Larry Bird, right? Larry Bird retired um, in the Olympics. Am I right? Yes, the Olympics, and this is the fall of '82. Yeah, so this is it. So this is the first kind of opening night for the Celtics without Bird since 78. He came to 80 season. So kind of a historic night in Boston. Right there. Let's be Milwaukee, Detroit. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one there. You got Edwards with 14. Frank Burkowski. There's a name from the past. Isaiah Thomas with 13 points. Robin, 9 rebounds for the Pistons there. Let's go check it in Philly at the Spectrum. Look at that court. I love the Spectrum court. Oh, my goodness. Childhood memories, my friend. Recap Drazen Petrovic. I love Drazen. Chucky Brown there with 7 rebounds. Hersey, I hate these Sixer uniforms, by the way. I mean, they're authentic. They're the ones that they wore that year, but I did not like the look of the early '90s for the Sixers. I like the old '80s look. These are not good. But Hershey Hawkins getting it done for the Sixers. They're down by 10, so not getting it done too much. Let's go out west or Midwest to say Seattle and Houston, and look at those uniforms. Look at those Sonic uniforms. Oh, those are precious. Um, that's Eddie Johnson with 9 points. Michael Cage with 2 boards. Gary Payton 5 assists. Vernon Maxwell with 12 points. Elijah only 3 boards, and a close one early on. That game is in the first quarter, so um, keep in mind that. Golden State and Utah have not tipped off yet. We'll kind of keep on track of those going forward. So let's go back to Miami, Orlando. Let's play some ball. Here we go. Let me get a little drink here. We start the third quarter. 56-55. Good ball game. We were hoping for a big night from Shaq. He might still have one, but so far he's not a big night. Shaw for 3, no good. Facebook. Fast break. Shaq with a rebound, by the way. And Bowie drives to the hoop. Cycling closes in. Let's see if it's an offensive foul. It is an offensive foul on Anthony Bowie. I didn't think Cycling was set. I don't think he was. In my mind, he wasn't set. He was moving his feet. Bad call. Shaq with the rebound. We're going to feed to the big guy. And Cycling fouls. He's got 4 fouls now. Shaq trying to kind of take over a little bit. Back into Shaq again. He's going to pass it. He does. Let's go back into Shaq again. He's working hard. He gets the bucket. So 7 points for Shaq, the Diesel. And the Magic lead by 3. Bimbo Coles makes it and is fouled on by Skiles. So Coles, the free throw he's got. He's got 10 points. Bowie. Grant Long with a steal. Geiger back in now, stuck with foul trouble. Back to Geiger. And Skiles steals a fast break. Drives to the hoop. And an offensive foul again on Anthony Bowie. He's got 3. Glenn Rice from 3-point range, no good. Shaq with a rebound again. He's got 6. Back into Shaq. And Shaq misses. So here come the Heat. Grant Long gets the buck. He's got 10. And it's now a 60-58 Heat lead. Let's go to Nick Anderson right now. Give Shaq a break. He passes to Skiles, and Skiles turns it over. Bimbo Coles for 3. Nailed it. 5-point Heat lead. Let's go back into Shaq. Out to Skiles, who misses that one. So the Magic struggling a little bit here. Shaw misses that. Shaq with the rebound. He's got 7. Let's go back into the Diesel. He's going to pass it. Let's go back into him. Let's feed him back in there. Reset. And Shaq makes it. So 9 points for Shaq. Assist from Bowie. It's a 3-point game. I just don't think Geiger can control Shaq down low. So we're going to keep on going to Shaq. He's already got stuck in foul trouble. I think that's the best way to win. Shaq with the first block. His first block of his career. Blocks that shot. And Turner is called for the foul. The Heat got the rebound the block shot. And make 1 of 2. So 4-point game. Let's go to Nick Anderson this time. He passes it. Back to Nick. He misses the jumper. He's 3 for 10 from the field. So Nick's struggling a little bit from the field. And Sally with the bucket, the assist, the shooting foul on Bowie. He's got 4 fouls right now. And we're about to take him. I'm going to take him out right now. He's not going to play a whole lot. We like bringing Dennis Scott in for him. So his foul was not a big deal. He's about to go out in a second. And Jeff Turner with the bucket, he gets fouled. So Turner's first bucket of the game, fouled by Grant Long. He'll shoot a free throw and make it. And the lead is now 4. And Coles knocks it down. He's got 15. 6 minutes to go. Let's go back to Shaq, the Diesel. And he's good. And he's fouled by Geiger. So Shaq's starting to kind of take some control of this one here. Let's take a look at who we can bring in for subs right now. Dennis Scott's good to go. So Dennis Scott will come in. Boom. Donald Rowe will come in. This is our best lineup right here for the Magic. So they're both in. And Shaq, which is a free throw. And he makes it. He makes it. So Bowie, looks like he's shaking up a little bit. So he's going to go out too. That's not a big deal again. Advanced rest means he was injured. If you go to the screen, I'll show you in a second. But really, we're not planning on playing him a whole lot anyway the second half. After that, we prefer to have Dennis Scott in there. Bowie's in there for his defense. But right now, Dennis Scott probably finishes the game off unless something happens to Dennis Scott. Geiger blocks the shot from Shaq. A message sent to Shaq, and Shaw cleans up with a bucket. So it's a 5-point Heat lead. Dennis Scott from 3. Good. The assist from Shaq. Shaq kicked it back out to Dennis Scott. He's got 17 off the bench. It's a 2-point game. And there's Coles. Again, 17 points for Coles. 4-point game. Shaq is good, and he's fouled by Geiger. So the Shaq Diesel is starting to kind of take over this ball game here. He's got 14 points now. He's 5 at the half. Having a really good third quarter. And he makes the free throw. So he's got 10 points this quarter. The Magic down by a point. Let's go back into Shaq a little bit here. And Shaq's good again, 17 points. They're riding the diesel, and the Magic lead by 1. Steve Smith from 3. He missed it. Donald Royal gets the bucket, and he's fouled. The assist from Skiles, and he is fouled. 76-73. Do I take out Shaq here? I'm going to take out Shaq and get him that 3 minutes at the end of this third quarter, and then get him a little breather between the quarter, and then bring him out for the rest of the game. So Greg Kite, I'm going to bring in Greg Kite for those 3 minutes right here. I'm going to bring in Corciani at the point. Little Terrell Green there. And do that. And in the last 3 minutes here, a little breather. Royal knocks that one down. Magic by 3. There's a fast break. Kite with the rebound. And let's see here. Royals got the no. He scores. He's fouled. I thought we might have an offensive foul again. This time they call the block and the bucket. And Donald Royal has done a really good game. 15 points for him. About to have 16, and he's got it. And the Magic by 7. They have opened things up a little bit. There's a shooting foul right there. And Kite, Geiger will shoot free throws. He makes them both. It's a 5-point Magic lead. And Donald Royal again with 18 points now. I like this Magic team. They're a fun team to play with. I might play with them a little bit more this season. Maybe I'll do like a straight Magic season replay and see if I can get to the playoffs. Edwards missed that one. Kite with the board. I'll pass it over. Corciani, he knocks that one. He's 4 for 4 with 8 points off the bench. So Corciani doing his job. Magic now by 9. Steve Smith from 3. Got it. To cut it to 6. Full court press for the Heat now. And the Magic beat it. Lateral Green from 3. Nails it. 9-point Magic lead now. Missed shot by Rice. But the Heat get it back, and now for the rebound. Edwards misses that one. Donald Royal pulls down that board. Corciani, another bucket. He's 5 for 5 with 10 points. It's a 9-point Magic lead. Steve Smith from 3, no good. He gets up with the rebound. Steve Smith down low, no good. Magic got him the ball. Let's give Dennis Scott. And he is fouled by Glenn Rice. He missed the first, makes the second. It's now a 12-point Magic lead. 90-78. Great third quarter for the Magic. Corciani from 3 misses it finally. Off of the team rebound for the Magic, though. Corciani's got it back. Geiger stole it, and the quarter will end. So we're going to sub these guys back in for the Magic. We're going to go put in Scott Skiles and Nick Anderson. Third quarter, Magic 34-23. We can take that quarter 3 real quick and look at Shaq with 5 for 7 in that quarter, with 12 points in the quarter and 4 boards in the quarter, just a quarter alone. Shaq now for the game with 17 points and 7 rebounds for that. Recap, Bimbo Coles leads the way for the Heat, 17 points. Grant Long, 5 rebounds, 8 assists for Shaw. Donald Royal, leading scorer for the Magic, and the leading rebounder off the bench, 18 and 7, and Scott Skiles with 9 assists. So the bench scoring has been the difference here so far. If we go to the box, then we can see that too. We can. Let's see if they have bench scoring or not. I thought they did in this box score. I could have swore they had it. Fast break points. You can figure it out without needing a separate graphic. But anyway, so real quick, off the bench, the Magic, I'm sorry, 36, 40, 51 points off the bench for the Magic. Okay. Um, the Heat, 9, 14, 22, 28. So 28, 28, what did I say? 36, 18, 18, 36, 42, 51. So 51 to 28 is the total on that. So that's really a big difference right now. All right, save and close. Let's finish this fourth quarter. Look at the Cavaliers. This is checking with that one right here. The Cavaliers are doing a number on the Bulls. Jordan is 5 for 19 in that one. So the Cavaliers making a statement. A statement tonight. Let's go to the next quarter. Here we go. Let's play some ball. Fourth quarter. Anderson from 3. Was a 2-point basket, I think. Yes, it was. 14-point lead now. Anderson with the rebound. Steal. Fast break, fast break. And an offensive foul on that one. I thought I brought Shaq back in. I didn't bring Shaq back in. I thought I did. There we go. So Shaq's in the game now. I didn't bring him in for some reason. And a shooting foul right away. So Shaq picks up a foul. Cycling misses both free throws. But a rebound by Grant Long sticks it back in. So 12-point game. Let's not fall asleep, Magic. Dennis Scott for good. 20 points. And Rice from 3. No good. Shaq with his 8th rebound. Back into Shaq. And he is fouled, and the basket is good. Cycling with 5. He's beating up Cycling this game. And Shaq is 3 for 6 from the line, which actually is pretty good for Shaq. He misses that one, of course. I jinxed him. Steve Smith knocks it down. 14-point game. Let's go back into Shaq. And he turns that one over. His 3rd turnover tonight. Gog with a bucket. Let's go. Let's go to Royal. He's had a good game. Let's feed him again. He misses. But Shaq got the board. Anderson misses. 4 for 12 from the field today. And there's Grant Long for 2. So 10-point game. Let's get back to Shaq. Grant Long with the steal on that one. Here's Steve Smith. He misses. Rebound Skiles. Skiles from 3. No good. Rebound Smith. 10-point game. 7.5 minutes to go. No good there. Skiles with the rebound. Let's go with Nick Anderson. He's been struggling. Nick misses that one. Fast break Heat. Rare play. Catches pass and breaks. Defenders trap him along sideline where he tries between the legs dribble to escape. Does he turn it over? He does not. He lays it in. So it's an 8-point game. Full court press now for the Heat. Does Shaq turn it over? No, the press is beaten. Skiles sets things up, misses the bucket. Rebound Grant Long, fast break Heat, and they throw the ball away. So an 8-point game, 6:48 to go in the ball game. You can look at the scores up here from around the league. Knicks are leading. Celtics up big now. Let's go for the Shaq. He misses that one, but Royal pulls down the rebound. Let's give it back to Nick Anderson over here. He misses. So Nick Anderson, 4 for 14. The Magic are up by 8. So that's because of Royal and Dennis Scott off the bench. More than anything. Steal by Shaq and a fast break for the Magic. And drives to the hoop and offensive foul. And Dennis Scott, a third and one of this game. Bucket by Grant Long. Assist from Bimble Coles. The lead is 6. Skiles hits the bucket. He's got 12 points. Assist manager, an 8-point ball game. Rebound Magic. Let's go into Dennis. Let's go into Shaq. And he gets in there. Grant Long fouls him. That's 5 fouls for Grant Long. And Shaq's got 2 free throws. 3 for 7 today from the line. Hits that one. He's got 20 points. He's got 21 points. Knocks them both down. It's a 10-point game. Misses that one. Fast break Magic. Fast break's held up. Go back to Nick Anderson. And he is fouled. Let's go into Shaq. And he misses. Shaq gets his own rebound, though. Kicks back out to Skiles. Skiles misses that one. Kessler with the board. And the 2 points are good as Kessler scores. Assist from Coles. And the basket's good. The foul, O'Neal picks number 5 with 4:24 left. And Kessler will make his shot. Kessler in the ball game because Cycli and Geiger both in foul trouble because of Shaq. So Kessler rarely plays, is in there. And a shooting foul on Askins. So Royal will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's 4 for 4 from the line today. Make that 5 for 5. He's got 19 points. Make that 6 for 6. He's got 20 points. Magic by 9 with 4 minutes left. Anderson. Glenn Rice. Brian Shaw. Hits the jumper. Cut to 7. 3:24 to go. Donald Royal with the ball. Passes back out and around. Nick Anderson with it now. Nick Anderson passes it. Skiles missed the 2-point. Rebound Magic. And a timeout. Rebound by Heat. And a timeout for the Heat as well. So a 7-point game with 3 minutes left here. All right. A little drink of water. Bimbo Coles. Loose ball foul on Coles. And Nick Anderson will shoot 2 free throws. Knocks the first one down. Misses the second one. He's not had a good day today. 8-point game for the Magic and a shooting foul by Dennis Scott. Here's Glenn Rice. He won't miss. And it's a 6-point game. 2:24 to go. Big possessions right here. Misses. Dennis Scott lifts the rebound. Dennis Scott misses the putback. Rebound Grant Long. And here come the Heat on a fast break. Bimbo Coles for 3. And he nails it. And it's a 3-point game with 2:12 left. Donald Royal with it passes the ball. Back to Royal. And he is fouled by Grant Long. That's number 6. And he will foul out of the game. And Keith Askins will come in. Royal with 2 free throws. He's 6 for 6 from the line today. He needs these. He makes it. Makes them both. 22 points for the Magic. And now we're a 5-point game, 1:48 to go. See the Magic can get a win in Shaq's debut here. Bimbo Coles misses that one. Offensive rebound, misses that one. Magic have got it. Skiles from 3, missed it. Rebound Heat under a minute to go, and Dennis Scott fouls Glenn Rice. Heat ball, down by 5. Shaw misses. Rebound Magic. When you're into Shaq. Shaq misses. Rebound Bimbo Coles. Here come the Heat. Misses Cycley the rebound, a shooting foul on Cycley, and Shaq, shooting foul on Shaq, and Shaq has fouled out with 38 seconds to go and a 5-point lead. So he will go out of this one. We will bring in Terry Catledge, who has not seen any action. He will go in there. See, Nick Anderson is cold. We might bring in Lateral Green for Nick Anderson's cold right now. So here's Cycley. Missed the first free throw, makes the second one. So a 4-point game. Catledge is fouled by Cycley, and he fouls out. So 2 guys for the Heat have fouled out. Here's Catledge. Right in the game, makes free throws, misses that one. So it's a 5-point game. 24 seconds to go. Coles misses. Geiger with a putback though. 3-point game. Intentional foul. If they can't foul, the attempt to foul fails. Time is ticking away. Let's go to Dennis Scott. Rice stole the ball and a timeout by the Heat. Oh boy. So they're down by 3 with 8 seconds to go. A steal from Dennis Scott. And a 3-point attempt here for Steve Smith to try to tie this game up. For 3, it's good. With 2 seconds to go, it's 106 to 106. We may have overtime now in this one. So let's see here. We got our team. We got everybody running there. Skiles, Terrell Green, Dennis Scott. So final play. No Shaquille fouled out. 106, 106. Final play. Flings the shot. And Geiger appears to interfere the ball at the buzzer sounds. Is it goaltending? Is it going to be goaltending? Let's take a look. From 20 feet out, the Geiger goaltend. He did not goaltend. He did not goaltend, and we will go into overtime. The Magic blew a lead late, and we will go into overtime in this one. Let's take a look and see if what we should do about this. We got people fouled out. Nick Anderson's still cold. I'm going to bring in Corciani in here and put Skiles the 2 guard. Corciani's had a really good game. We'll keep Catledge in there as well for the overtime. So no Shaq in this one as he fouled out. Pretty good game here in that one. This game's a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Catledge gets the bucket. 11 assists for Skiles. The Magic up by 2 in overtime. As you can see, the other games have gone to final over there. The Bulls go 0-1. That's the big story. Houston, Seattle, and a good one. We'll probably join that one when this game gets over. Steal right there by Geiger. Here come the Heat. The bucket's good. We were tied at 108. Coach's choice. Let's go with Dennis Scott in this one. We had the ball stolen from earlier. And he makes that one. So earlier in the game, before that, at the end of the game, we should say, Dennis Scott had the ball stolen from Glenn Rice, would set up the last 3 to tie the game up. So a big turnover there. Magic by 2 right now. Missed the shots. We have a fast break for the Magic. Heat get back and stop it. Skiles from 3. He has not made one all night. He misses that one. Heat ball. Trying to tie it up. No, they don't. Corciano with a rebound. Coach's choice. We're going to go back in Dennis Scott here. Scott from 3. Misses that one. Brian Shaw knocks down the 2-pointer. So a tie game at 110. 2.5 to go. Royal with a bucket. The assist from Skiles. 24 for Donald Royal. Shaw. A steal from Skiles. Fast break magic. A rare play. Skiles flips in the wet floor as he dribbles and turns it over. He is lucky to be uninjured, but a costly turnover right there. Come on, guys. Let's wipe the floor up, please. 112, 110, and a good one. The Heat, Askins from three, no good. Fast break magic. And the Heat hold them up. Let's go into Dental Royal again. Let's go into D Royal. He misses. Geiger passes it. Bimbo Coles. Blocked by Corciani. Fast break magic. Up by two. Heat hustle back. We're going back to Dennis Scott right here. 3-point attempt from Scott. No good. Still a 2-point game. 112 to go. Askins from three. Misses it, and a loose ball foul on Askins. Everyone's rested. And this one, take a look real quick. Shaq fouled out. About 45 seconds to go in the game. Magic's going to bring this one home here. Opening night of the 92-93 season. A good one. Skiles misses that one. Gog with the rebound. Glenn Rice. He misses. Offensive rebound with Shaw. He misses. Rebound Heat again. Geiger missed that one. Gets his own rebound and scores. And we are tied at 112. Corciani missed that one. Rebound by Royal. And it's good. Down on Royal gives them the lead 114 to 112. He has been unbelievable today. 26 points off the bench. And the Magic by two. Dennis Scott on defense. Glenn Rice misses that one. Fast break. Magic. Donald Royal's going to try to finish it. And he does. 4-point game. Donald Royal is a star. 24 seconds to go. And a foul by Skiles. 16 seconds left. Glenn Rice misses that one. Catlidge with the rebound. Dennis Scott for two. And 6-point game with 8 seconds left. Glenn Rice for three. Misses. And it looks like a foul on Dennis Scott. The free throw. He'll get 2 shots. So he wasn't fouling the 3-point line at least. But a 6-point game. Rice now with 20. Rice now missed that one. Rebound by Royal. And that's your ball game. 118 to 113. Let's look at the recap in overtime. It was a good one today. Glenn Rice leads the Heat with 20 points. Brian Shaw, 11 rebounds and 10 assists for Shaw on that one. Keith Askins was injured. He's going to miss 2 games. Donald Royal, 28 points and 11 rebounds. Scott Skiles with 13 assists in this one. Shaq, in his debut, he finishes up on the day with 21 points and 10 rebounds. Not bad for the Big Diesel. He had 6 fouls, though. He turned the ball over 4 times, had a blocked shot in that one. So a big win there for that. Seattle and Houston have got a final. Houston won 99 to 90. We go to the fourth quarter. Golden State and Utah in a battle there. And that one in the fourth quarter. Let's go and do that one down to the end with a minute to go. It's a 6-point game. Let's go ahead and join that one out now. 6-point game. And this one, we'll just watch this one and see what happens. Let's do the recap. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see what the recap looks like here. Tim Hardaway leading the way for Golden State, 21 points. Tyrone Hill, 13 boards. Hardaway, 6 assists. Karl Malone with 23 points and 9 boards. Stockton, 11 assists. They're in Utah, and right now, it looks like Utah's in danger. Let's go ahead and look at that. Jeff Malone is good. Foul by Sprewell. And the lead now misses the free throw. So 4-point game in this one. Offensive foul by Alexander. So Jazz ball. Corbin is good at the bucket. It's a 2-point game. Full court press. Press is beaten. Golden State calls a timeout. So this one's a good one here. 102 to 100. Intentional foul. And they intentionally foul Mullen. They got more fouls to give. Personal foul on Stockton. They foul Mullen. So Mullen's got free throws now. 2 shots. 2-point game. Makes the first. Makes the second. He's got 20. 4-point lead. Stockton now with it. Stockton next on the jumper. 2-point game. Full court press. They beat the press. Intentional foul. They foul Mullen. Mullen go to the line again. Try to steal. He misses one. Uh-oh. He misses both of them. So 104, 102. Here come the Jazz. They can tie it up or take the lead. Stockton made the bucket. I'm sorry, I missed that. The Stockton made the bucket. So let's go back. Stockton made the shot. Tied at 104, 104. It is now 2 seconds to go. Mullen with a chance to win it from 3-point range, and he nails it. He nails the three with 2 seconds left, and the Golden State Warriors lead by 3. 107, 104. This game has turned into a great one. Final play now for the Jazz, down by 3. There's a timeout there. You get the 3-point guys on there. Crowley comes in there. So final play. And Crowley fumbles the ball out of bounds. Turnover. The game will end on that one. So Golden State comes into Utah and pulls the upset, 107, 104. Let's get out now to the Lakers and the Clippers in this one. Let's auto play this one down a little bit. From the sports arena in LA. Let's replay this one down to the last minute or so. Let's see if we still got a good game. And 106, 103, Lakers lead in this one with minutes to go in the ball game. Happy recap. Always looking to recap. Byron Scott, 17 points. Sam Perkins, 14. It's a bad Laker team, by the way. Before Kobe, before Shaq, and after Magic, Danny Manning and Ken Norman, Mark Jackson. Clippers got a good, decent little team here. So here we go. Let's play some ball. Lakers up by 3. Here's Ron Harper, and he makes the bucket and is fouled by Byron Scott. So they have a chance to tie the ball game up, and they do. And we're tied at 106. The Battle of LA going on. Sedale Threet, no good. Ken Norman gets the bucket, and the Clippers lead by 2. Here's Worthy. He gets the Perkins, and we are tied at 108. Mark Jackson now with it. Looking, gives it to Ken Norman. He misses a loose ball foul on Vale Divac. And Stanley Roberts. Interesting, in a night that Shaq makes his debut, Stanley Roberts, of course, was at LSU when Shaq arrived. And, of course, he left school for a variety of reasons, which one I believe he flunked out, he failed drug tests, or he just wasn't kind of making it the college game. So here's Stanley Roberts right now. They give a chance to give the Clippers a lead. Misses the first one, misses the second one. So here come the Lakers. 8 seconds to go. Tie ball game. Sedale 3 is good. Hits the jumper with 2 seconds left. It's 110 to 108. We got a final play here for the Clippers from half court. They're down by 2. Final play and an offensive foul on Mark Jackson. That will end the game. 110 to 108 in that one. And of course, that's the last game because all the other games are going to final up there. As Sacramento beat the Spurs and so forth. So a good night, good opening night in our league, 92-93. Let's go look at the replay daily. I always love looking at this stuff right here. News from around the league. Dennis Rodman had 21 boards, but Detroit got beat 104 to 89 in that one. I believe Detroit, who they lose to? They give the score they lost to. Look, they lost to the Bucks. The Bucks took care of business in that one. Player of the day, Brad Daugherty was player of the day, 33 points, um, 16 boards as the Cavaliers just beat the Bulls soundly, beating by 14 on the road right there. Let's see what Jordan did in that one. Jordan 11 for 28 from the field, 27 points. Not a great day for Jordan. Struggled from the field there. So good job with that. Game of the day, Sacramento and San Antonio. A lot of good games today. The Orlando Miami Heat game, I think, was the best game of the day. That Utah game with the Golden State Warriors was a good game, and we saw a good game of Lakers and Clippers. So we saw some three barn burners, and of course they're telling us the Spurs and the Kings, which is the game I was going to get to as well. But that game ended was also a good one as well. Was voted as the game of the night by the fans. Sacramento came San Antonio 122-19. Let's look at that box score real quick and see what names we recognize. Recapping it: Lloyd Daniels with 24 points, David Robinson, the Admiral, 11 boards, Vinny Del Negro, 8 assists, Spud Webb with 23 points for the Kings, and the L Train, Lionel Simmons, LaSalle's finest, 8 rebounds and 8 assists from Spud Webb. So a good night for basketball, a good opening night, and I had a lot of fun. I tell you what, that was fun playing with the Magic, and we got the Phoenix Suns also are a fun thing to play with. So I may play a little more this season and kind of bounce around a little bit with the Magic, maybe the Suns, and then do something like that. So thanks for watching. Um, I had fun. Hope you guys had fun too. And we'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.